Things are heating up out there as we head into a toasty weekend.
That's right. It's a tradition now, Jess. Almost every weekend this month we've done the same thing. We've ramped up the temperatures just in time for the weekend, and by Monday we'll see a nice respite from the heat, and that's perfectly timed, I would say, because if you're going to sweat, you might as well do it in your free time when you can maybe find some water or something like that. Go find a lake or a pool. Clouds that have been around for part of the day, but you see them thinning out though as we look at time lapse from our Lewis Donato camera from Signal Hill. Brightening skies, an increasing south breeze, all of that timed perfectly to increase the warmth. And we've gone from the low and mid 60s this morning with fairly low humidity content now to a very muggy day and a bright and much warmer day. It's already 80s in most spots. Austin looking outside to the east with our Lewis Donato camera reaching into the 80s already. It's 82 there. Rochester 81 at this hour, 83 Mason City, Plainview 83, Red Wing already 84, and it's feeling like the mid and upper 80s already. 81 right now in Rochester. It feels like temperature, that heat index factored in. 85, the dew point 71, a full 10 degrees warmer of dew point. In other words, the humidity content in the atmosphere has moved up quite a bit since sunrise this morning. South winds at 13 miles per hour. And we're not alone. Look how much of this humidity is building, and these are dew point temperatures. Some spots mid and upper 70s. Algona 77, 75 in Omaha. So there's a lot of humidity on its way. More of that being blown in on those south winds behind today's warm front. A warm and steamy afternoon is the result. The weekend hot and humid, perhaps even more humid than this. In fact, I do think it's going to be rather humid and a little hotter, but also maybe a little more unsettled. We will have some rain chances that may cool things at times, and then next week we get a break from the rich humidity and the heat. But we have a couple of storms going on to our north, just skirting Eau Claire to the north up toward Chippewa Falls and moving toward north central Wisconsin. That's just ahead of the warm front, but otherwise look at a lot of sun across the area today with that warm front moving through. Storm system center northwest of us, and it will eventually drag that cold front into the area. That will be the focus of some storm chances eventually for us, but today the severe weather risk well to the west with the Storm Prediction Center. Tomorrow, mainly an evening thing. We may see a couple of storms in the afternoon here and there. The remnants of some activity to the west, but it looks like an evening or overnight event. We may have some severe weather, but a small level of severe weather, the lowest level on the scale, marginal risk, but also heavy rainfall a concern. That may be the biggest risk. We are looking at a lot of rich humidity being fueled by this very humid atmosphere. And then again on Sunday, as that front gets closer, more storm chances, especially afternoon and evening for a Sunday. Looking at scattered storms, especially Sunday, and a few of those late tomorrow with that, well, we're actually looking for some rainfall. We could use some of that, but a quarter-inch deficit so far, 3.15, a total for the month of July here in Rochester. With a week to go, that is. Some sunshine today, no rain in sight for today, 15-mile-per-hour winds. Heat index levels low 90s, 87 the expected high. So future track looking at that warm front moving through today. Abundant sunshine, partly cloudy sky tonight. A couple of storms for the west. Weakening as they get closer. May see a isolated midday and afternoon storm chance across the area. But better chances of stronger and maybe heavier rain for tomorrow night into the overnight hours. And then again, some of that will redevelop along that front on Sunday before high pressure comes in and really drops the humidity content on Monday. So this could be a very humid weekend, especially Sunday. Tropical humidity approaching 80 with that dew point temperature, maybe even more humid than last weekend was. But then next week we do see improvement with those temperatures back to the more seasonable low 80s. Today, upper 80s will be the rule. Zumbrota 88. Preston 84, Winona 86, North Iowa similar, Northwood 88 and 85, and New Hampton, Iowa, the city of expanding horizons, expanding heat index levels as well. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, warm, humid day with a lot of sunshine. Tonight, 72, a muggy night with a diminishing breeze, and tomorrow a little breezy but very humid. Heat index levels upper 90s, 89 with a couple of isolated afternoon storms, more widespread storm action tomorrow night into parts of Sunday, and then next week not as much rain and not as much heat. Low 80s will be the highs.
A little more comfortable next week.
It does look like it, yeah.